Welcome back to another video of Rustic Rebuild. Today I'm going to be restoring this old vise that I got for free off my job that I work at. So they were just going to pitch it and I was like, hey, I'll take it. It spins really hard, but so that's why they wanted to get rid of it. But that's the only reason I see right now. Nothing's broken, but so we're going to try to take this thing apart and clean it up and grease it and put it back together and see what happens, because I really need a vise. There's a little one over there, but it's kind of cheap and doesn't work for the stuff I need it for, so hopefully I can get this thing working and then that way I can use it. Let's get this thing tore down. Here's everything taken apart. Nothing really looks that bad. All the threads look good. Hardware. Let's clean it up. Alright, it's 2 days later now. I've got 2 coats of paint on these now. Everything's dried up. The other parts are over here. Doesn't look too bad for spray paint. You can kind of see in here, I didn't get all the grease and junk out of there, so it didn't take the paint as good, and I couldn't really see it in there until I painted it, but oh well, it's not that big a deal. So, and I got the hardware and these bars cleaned up. So all that looks alright. Let's get this thing back together, I guess. Alright, so I don't know if you could tell there at the end when I was trying to crank this thing back in. It's not much better at all. So I don't know if there's some binding going on. I don't know why there would be binding. It seems like if it's the older it is, the less it's going to be binding because the metal is going to be wore down and whatnot. But so as you can see, it looks good. It looks just about brand new, other than the machine parts. But I'm still going to keep it. I mean, it was free after all, and it does work once it's mounted down to a bench. Obviously not this. I'm not sure what I'm going to mount it to. Maybe that bench over there, that red one. But everything else works on it. It's going to work for what I need it for. And I greased everything and put some of this lubricant over here, and it still cranks in hard. So so it's kind of a restoration, even though it looks good, but it doesn't work any better. So I don't know if that's not really a restoration, I guess. But anyways, it's better than it was, I guess. It was pretty dirty and everything. So hopefully after using it a bunch, it'll clean up and it'll spin easier. Or maybe down the road sometime I can tear it back apart and figure out what's binding up. It looks like it's rubbing in here, so maybe there's some kind of material buildup inside. So take it apart and file that down and see what happens. But for now, that's just what I'm going to leave it for, and we'll just use it in the meantime. I mean, this thing is big and heavy. So it's it's good Vise, but anyways, that's enough rambling. So If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like down below, and while you're there, just hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and you might as well. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.